this is what I'm up to. I figured I'd just go ahead and squabble up together with you guys. I just threw away my mattress and I'm probably gonna get some chicken. And I figured I'd just go and take you with me to grab some chicken and yeah, and tell you what else I'm up to. So guys, I am doing a couple of things. I'm whipping out, stirring up the pot, but it's taking a little bit of time because the more complex the app gets, the harder it gets to maintain it, the harder it becomes to actually make any modifications. So I'm getting totally cooked. Yesterday it was just absolutely insane. And thank you guys for joining. We got Zafty in this live. Hello Zafty, how are you? So guys, look, here's what I'm up to. And I don't even know how to say that. So guys, look, here's what I discovered. As I'm making those discoveries, I'm obviously letting you guys know what I'm up to, and so this way you simultaneously learning while having fun in the process. I got really frustrated trying to like solve some basic functionalities inside of the app, stirring up the pot app. What would happen is once you get up to a certain point in the code base, everything becomes exponentially more complex, meaning even if you wanted to add one extra feature, it just becomes like almost impossible to add it without breaking something else. So that's what I've been running into yesterday. So I was like, damn, I had to rerun the whole code. Luckily, I'm uploading everything to GitHub for you guys. So this way you could reload, pretty much get stirring up the pot for Fusion automation for yourself and get to like more of the code in the direction of your need and what. But what I discovered is, what I discovered, there's insane amount of complexity that starts taking place the instance you reach the critical mass in a number of code lines. So, so what I did is, look, I'm gonna be like, this is what I'm gonna tell you, the secret formula, guys, for what works. There will be a point where you will fail multiple times. Sometimes it's okay to just take the existing code and take whatever you got inside of that code cooking. Just open up Claude CLI. Instead of like using Gemini CLI, open up Claude CLI and spend like maybe, I don't know, $5 worth of tokens trying to get it exactly based on the specifications that you have in Claude. So talk to Claude, generate a brand new code, and then take your existing code and combine it together in your prompt. That is probably the easiest way to get out of this mess. Hopefully Gemini version 3, Gemini CLI version 3 will come out that will have revision control for different types of versions versus kind of going back to the GitHub and like getting the wrong code and trying to figure out all this stuff, totally getting cooked. Like, oh my God, I just can't wait till Gemini CLI 3.0 comes out. But guys, just remember a couple of things. Number one, I'm from India here. It's 9:48 p.m. Oh wow, that is kind of late in India. I'm hoping you know, you're gonna get some good value out of watching this stream and learn some of those innovative techniques for making extra income. And this is something I'm sure a lot of Indian counterparts and co-workers of yours will love it too. This is the secrets that are not really taught, explained anywhere. This is if you use those secrets, you will be able to make American money, guys, for sure. But like the thing is, nobody really explains those things. They just kind of explain things from a coding perspective. I don't do that, guys. I show to exactly what works, what will spawn money for you. But like, so one day you see me talking about code, the next day you see me talking about kind of introducing ASMR elements or doing something extremely unique. The only reason why I'm doing that for you guys is because if you're thinking if you're thinking that you're gonna succeed just by like, you know, using ChatGPT or I don't know, like using just sitting there on a computer building something, no, that's not gonna work. That's not how you're gonna succeed, guys. Like literally you're gonna succeed from creativity. The creativity, you know. Oh wow, we got more folks over here. So for me, it would have please help my brother Rude Boys Vaping Juice Aiden. I'm from Germany. Here's okay, so we got a lot of folks. So we got Indian, we got Germany, we got Lucio, go Lucio. So guys, we got a lot of interesting folks, international community. That is truly incredible, guys. And I try to I try to take you with me to the city and show you guys around, but also like I want to make sure that you guys understand what's behind the scenes. So This way you don't make the same mistakes I make and kind of spawn more money together. So look, going back to the code thing, look, there's going to be a lot of like people on the internet, on TikTok, who are going to be telling you like, oh yeah, you know what, this, use this Notion, use this N8N template and use this Notion thing, and like and you will succeed, etc. Guys, none of that is going to help. Even if you have, remember, whatever is the easiest to do, whatever whatever it is the easiest for somebody to implement, like with N8N or anything that people talk about, that is the easiest way for somebody else to do, you must do absolutely opposite of that, guys, if you want to succeed. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Look, here's what you do, guys. If you really want to like sell something, some sort of a incredible app or something beautiful, just so amazing, like do this. Go to those gurus TikTok lives, and when you communicate, when you're gonna see a bunch of people like commenting and everything on a TikTok, on a TikTok video or whatever. It could be a TikTok live or a regular TikTok video. Just see what they're talking about, right? And then reply with your video that has all of the following elements within your automation. I'm gonna go ahead and list you the elements that will help you succeed. Because what I will list is something that you can't do with AI easily, and this is and because you can't do that with AI easily, people are not doing it. But if you do it, you're gonna be within that kind of a how should I say it? You're just gonna have way better effectiveness, and you're gonna see that in your videos, in your responses, in your solution, whatever you create. You're gonna see the direct reflection of that taking place when you respond to people on TikTok, especially when you go to like TikTok gurus that are creating a bunch of videos and promoting their solutions. Like you could come in with some of those Freedom Fusion automations that I'm showing you guys directly in this live, and you could just steal all the thunder, like literally under them. It's like, guys, like this is incredible stuff that you're learning over here. So we got this was my second thought when reading the comment about how much of an improvement this was opinion as. So yes, definitely, guys, this is indeed quite an improvement. Remember, guys, there's what we're doing in this live. We're practicing hybrid skills that are not taught in college. Meaning you don't get to see those skills anywhere else. It's not like going out there and learning from Udemy or YouTube, where you watch some person explain how to do things in code. No, although you do see me once in a while kind of whip out a bunch of long form content and show you guys what we're up to, just so this way you can kind of get an idea of what's going on. But when you're looking at many of those angles, guys, many of those videos, kind of understand this is just a small part of what you should be doing. And of course, guys, nobody tells you the full scope of what you should be doing, because the truth is you never have enough abundance in your mind to fully grasp every single element for what you need to be doing in order to succeed. But I promise you guys, if you watch plenty of videos like this, you're gonna learn exactly what to do that is complete opposite, that will give you that wow factor. Guys, what you're chasing after is a wow factor, and that wow factor is, you could recognize that wow factor in physical products that you end up selling on TikTok shop. You will recognize wow factor in digital products that you're trying to cook up. You will recognize that wow factor from combination of both physical and digital products. Guys, like what I want you to do, my goal for you is to do something that other people don't. It's easy to go ahead and create an N8N template or reuse somebody else's template. It's easy to create and go ahead and post a video, basic video. It's easy to go ahead and create something that is easily recreatable with AI. But it's hard. It's hard when you take something like an iPhone and try to create a shortcut that you can't really create with AI. You have to manually interface with it, because it's locked down version of it by Apple. And when you recognize that, guys, this is when the beautiful part comes into place. Like you get to construct beautiful solution for your audience. And I see a lot of people often ask, well, Rome, like how do I create, like which strategies should I use to win? And I tell them the strategies are baked in directly in our Freedom Fusion automations. You don't need to like spend hours on TikTok listening to TikTok gurus telling you what's hot. Instead, you just press the button. Heck, not don't even press a button. I set up an automate Freedom Fusion automation to like literally send you a push cut notification. Guys, the beautiful part, what you're going to be learning in this channel is how to take your existing brand. Let's say you're building a luxury pet brand, and that's our focus. We don't want to deviate from that focus. This is what we're staying true to. Once you understand like your brand itself and your audience, guys, it's gonna be smooth sailing for anything you do. Like literally, it's just gonna. Some people ask, "Hey, Rome, how come like you don't just use other people's apps? Why do you have to create your own apps?" Well, the truth, guys, you got to do combination. You got to use other people's apps and you got to create your own apps. But the reason why you want to be like building your own kind of apps in on the phone and shortcuts and combining other people's apps is because it will give you that wow factor. That wow, guys, you need to chase that wow factor. Like literally, guys, I've been experimenting on people's brains just to see like how reactive they are when I introduce some of those wow factors. Guys, like you should be, you as soon as you see that, guys, check this out. I went into a TikTok, one of the TikTok gurus, TikTok, who constantly explaining like, oh, this is what you got to do to get more followers, views, and spend more money, etc., etc. And what I do is I just jump in there with my Freedom Fusion automation and literally instantly steal away all the thunder using where literally I already prepared AI avatar that literally it says something like, yo, sis, psst, I got you. Squab, 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 squabble up. You don't need to listen to all the TikTok gurus telling you what's hot. Simply press the button and I'll guide you through entire strategy across multiple apps that you already have on your phone. No more wasting time and instead more money. Guys, you should be like, once you see some of those videos like this, like if you respond the same way, the way I described to you guys, it's gonna be so like literally you're probably gonna be getting banned like from other TikTok gurus channels, guys. If that's happening, and if you ever reach that point where you're getting like people are just blocking you on the other TikTok gurus videos, congratulations, you are on the right path. For me, it took close to like almost 2 years to even get to that point. And of course, guys, only way I could see him getting hurt was by a shot in a corner of a free throw, by a wide open shot, by interception from edge of his hand in the Eagles could have shot down the field. Very interesting. I guess we're talking about football, right, guys? So so guys, remember, the only way I would have had. So interesting, guys. So let's see more comments from you guys, and let me know what you want to do. But right now I only got 1% battery left, guys. It's absolutely nuts. It's absolutely bonkers. So guys, here's a little key takeaway from this live. And I know from time to time I jump into live and I get you guys into my beautiful journey, and often get you guys excited and help you finally like discover your future you. But today I'm gonna probably get a cheeseburger. I love cheeseburger. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just, I'm the type of man who just loves a cheeseburger. Don't you ever, guys, like treat yourself and just go out and get a cheeseburger? I think today is gonna be one of those days. So let's go. So guys, by the way, some of you will say, well, Rome, like, how do you modulate your tonality? How do you provide any kind of practice videos for us subscribers for how to modulate my tonality? I noticed that you were talking about it and how much your stream was improved after modulating the tonality of your voice and introducing all the quirkiness and all the words. And is this something that I could learn to get more subscribers? That's the kind of questions I often get. And the truth is, guys, this is something, yes, you could absolutely learn. You technically just need to modulate your voice and basically include people in your journey. Remember, every single day as you're building your feudal kingdom, you're going to be constantly figuring out new ways, new angles, new marketing angles that are just gonna like literally help you become your future you. Keep something in mind, guys, like a lot of people on the internet, they don't want you to become your future you. They don't want you to become successful. They just want you to kind of watch their content and buy their products. But what we do over here, we help you become somebody who who get other people to help you get rich versus the other way around. So that's how we are different. So and believe me guys, once you start learning some of those incredible strategies in this life, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I want this, I want that, I want that. You're gonna become that future you. But you know, it will take a little bit of time. I mean, it takes time to work with everybody. I technically don't even have time to work with anybody one-on-one per se. Simply because that, you know, it will be just too much of my time. But what I do is I give you the strategies baked directly in those Freedom Fusion automations that will make a difference for your products that you're trying to promote on Luxury Pet Store TikTok shop. Remember, at the end of the day, people are not interested really they're not really interested in you. They're more interested in what combination of personality from you can deliver to them in context of the product that you're trying to sell. I hope that makes sense. A lot of people say, but Rome, I want to smile, I want to have this beautiful personality, I want to be, you know, just like you, finding new ways, building feudal kingdoms and spawning more feudal lords. Guys, like, the only way you're gonna have this beautiful personality is if you fall into creativity, the creativity across multiple infinite layers beyond AI, beyond ASMR, beyond just a kind of a, you know, some of those just only one skill. You gotta introduce multiple combinations. Guys, you have to be like a kickboxer. You can't be just like a boxer who's punching, punch. Instead, you gotta be punch, kick, punch, kick, punch, kick, punch, kick. You have to be doing combinations, guys, to succeed. Just think about it. When you when you look at piano, right? When you hear somebody playing on piano, if somebody is just pressing one note all the time, what happens? You feel like you're getting annoyed, right? The same thing with content. So, but when you play multiple melodies, when you all of a sudden introduce an extra note, you're gonna be like, damn, you know, that sounds kind of fire. Oh my god. And you begin enjoying and more, and all of a sudden you'll be like, damn, that's exactly what you got to do with your content, guys, to make it more varied. Now, how do you do that in a way where you can vary look, how can you introduce those combinations and be like a kickboxer instead of just a boxer? How do you do that? Well, guys, look, I'm gonna give you a few takeaways. All right, guys, squabble up. We're back, and thank you guys for allocating a little bit of your time and joining in this beautiful life. I just managed to get myself some chicken, and I figured I'd go ahead and take you with me on a go. And I wanted to get you guys ready for the next wave of becoming the next wave of creators. So a couple of things, guys. If you want to become the next wave of creators, you need to take your journey on a road. You need to show people your exciting life. Basically, that's what you need to do. Now, if you don't have that, then of course you gotta squabble up with somebody who does have exciting life and work under their umbrella. And that's precisely what we offer to anybody who wants to promote some of our brands. We work with luxury pet moms over 40 and digital sis. And what we offer is tokens of opportunities for overseas side hustlers from Africa or any other countries where you get to learn and earn while simultaneously get to help the feudal lord grow their feudal kingdom. So if that's you, definitely, guys, let me know. We do have a couple of feudal incubators for you, custom coaching programs that will allow you to learn hybrid skills that are not taught in college, and of course help you become the future you, the next wave of creators who understands not only how to create content, but how to control the margins, the very same margins that will allow you to finally construct your future path by building your very own luxury pet store and becoming digital or physical or hybrid feudal lord yourself, and also be able to provide similar tokens of opportunities for other people to help you become more wealthier. If that's you, DM the word path on my Insta. I'd love to help you out. And the way it works is you join our community, and we have close to 100,000 side hustlers and over 100 coaches. And you get to squabble up together with, first of all, those coaches. And of course, you get access to my workshops, my premium workshops. I have also a lot of free workshops, thousands of them, including lots of poems for you to read and kind of envision your future you, and also beautiful guides, premium guides that you can get access to in combination with premium workshops. And in addition to that, if let's say I discover that you are not very good in certain skill, what we do, we help you develop those skills further by referring you to the correct coach. So this way you get more micro skills, then come back to your primary coach, sort of like having a doctor, except instead of having that doctor, you get to have your FUD expert who will guide you through the whole process. Because ultimately, this is better than a doctor, because it gives you an opportunity to have as many doctors as you want in your life and be able to hire them and be able to have that money to hire them. So some people say, well, what is a FUD expert? FUD expert is something greater and bigger than the doctor. Have you guys even heard of FUD expert? It's in my community. Guys, take a look. I'm a top creator in our private community. And it's true, guys, like if you're struggling, if you don't have anything going for yourself, if you're most likely missing a skill, and that skill is just waiting to be unlocked by you, and waiting to be taken advantage of. And once you discover that skill, I promise you guys, you're going to be able to see your future self that you always wanted to be. Heck, I got to the point of discovering my future self only maybe 2 weeks into being on FUD, as crazy as it sounds. And what I did is I went through, when I first joined FUD, it was part of a social experiment. When I applied, I said, well, will I get paid? And the response was, you will get paid based on what you can create for your future self. That was the response. I was like, I bet, let me see. So I joined FUD, and 2 months later, billion-dollar Pepsi company loved my marketing so much, they created a drink called Freedom Fusion Mountain Dew Summer Special of 2024. So, and trust me, I didn't have any skills when I first joined FUD. I didn't really have any entrepreneurial or side hustler skills of any sort. It was just me like being, I bet, let me see if I could become somebody who is no longer a process prisoner. I used to be a process prisoner for 40 years in kind of building my own constructs, trying to figure out a way for how to discover that freedom. But while being that process prisoner, I kind of realized that everything that I was doing was for, like, you know, the full-time job where I would be working at. I wouldn't really be building something that is truly for me, having my own piece of feudal kingdom. So I would be super opinionated. I would be, that's what happens when you have a double degree in mathematics. You start thinking everything is a scam. You feel like you're the smartest person on planet Earth, and that's how it gets you guys. This is how, like, if you got a bunch of education, that's how you think about yourself. This is the reason why you want to remove that level of thinking and and do exactly what I did. I decided to join FUD, and shortly after, using the platform, I managed to rewire my opinionated thinking. I managed to completely rewire the brain patterns and develop incredible skills. And what I did is I documented the whole transformation processes as I was rewiring my brain, and I documented that across multiple videos for you to watch. So this way you get to see how my personality evolves, how my brain evolves, how my skills evolve throughout thousands of videos that you could get access to right away just by DMing the word PAF on my Insta. And once you see that transformation, guys, you're gonna start believing that if I was able to do it, to rewire my brain, then anybody else can as well. So think of it this way: it's like it's like popping a bunch of pills and ending up like in Matrix. You pop the blue pill or the red pill. Think of it the same way. That's the difference it can make for you of having the right hybrid skills. When I first started this, I didn't really have a goal. I didn't really have any kind of predetermined notion of what I want to be or who I want to be. But this year I made $600,000. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, it had nothing to do with anything that I was doing, but 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 you know, that's how life is, guys. If you have a predetermined notion that you're going to succeed somewhere else and you're going to build some kingdoms in the sky, castles in the sky, thinking that this is the direction that you're taking and this is the right path, you'll be surprised what your life can give you. The life could bring you all sorts of different excitements and different opportunities from totally different angles that you may not be aware of. And that's kind of what happened to me. I strike gold on some of the stocks, and I'm doing real estate investment across multiple countries, and anything that I'm doing on TikTok Shop or anything that I'm creating content about, that's not where I'm making money from, guys. The real money is from real estate and stocks. That's basically where the money came from. So but needless to say, that doesn't prevent me from moving in the direction of building something beautiful, growing that feudal kingdom further, and doing something where I get to recognize my future self, where I get to finally do something that I always wanted to do, having my own piece of feudal land. I always want to have something of my own. It's only me, 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 me. I. That's how it works, guys. That's, I want to succeed. I want to be great. I want to be good. And yeah, and that's how I did it. And this year, $600,000 I made. A lot of money this year. It was not from anything that I'm showing you guys in those videos over here on YouTube. But it's, the kind of content that I create is always going to be about me, guys. It will never be just, a lot of people make a mistake. They always say you. Well, that's not how it works over here. Over here I show you what I'm doing, how I'm spending money. If you guys want to roll with me, you roll. That's basically how it works. It's never you, absolutely not. Hell no. I'm here to make money and not teach anybody. I mean, even though, heck, I did become a certified math teacher for the state of Connecticut at some point of my life. Got a double degree in mathematics. Now what I do, I spend a lot of time watching famous astrophysicists like Neil deGrasse Tyson from from Star Talk, or any famous philosophers. I watch them, I analyze information, and what I do is I build automations for my business that help me make more money. Now, of course, have I made any money from any of those automations? Absolutely not, because I'm not really selling them, but people could purchase them. I'm mentioning something about them, but people are like, they don't really get to see the full value until they try it out. So what I do instead, I just kind of roll with it. In fact, I don't even talk to people anymore. I literally just talk to AI, because I'm just gonna get more value out of AI in terms of making money versus talking to people. That's the conclusion that I came to. And as sad as it sounds, guys, it's the reality. And what I like to do, right now I got some chicken over here. This is the chicken. I'm gonna eat it right now. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm going to Florida as well. I already booked my days, my vacation days. That's pretty cool. Although I went to Florida twice this year. I'm gonna go the third time, and who knows, maybe the fourth time. I love building Freedom Fusion automations. I love including all sorts of bells and whistles inside of those automations. I love doing something that is hard, something that is complicated for anybody else to do. I just love it. I don't know, what is it? Maybe it's the feeling of me being in the flow and just feeling like, man, I just feel incredible when I do something that's just nobody else is doing, which is useful, incredibly useful, and you could see the results of that right away, instantly on TikToks. When I blast some of my responses to some TikTok gurus and literally steal all the thunder, I'm good. I'm very good, guys. Just the fact that Pepsi, billion-dollar company, created a drink after my company's name, just 2 months into me just doing all those skills, that is bigger than selling a luxury pet store product, any kind of product of any sort. that is bigger, better, greater. And oh, you got back. We got Zafty over here. I'm back. So Zafty, look, I got some chicken over here. I was just doing my spiel for how great I am. So guys, look, here's what you got to do. A lot of people don't tell you this, but what you're going to see, you're going to see a lot of sauce creators, meaning they're not really they're really kind of afraid to spread their wings and fly. They really kind of always say you. Forget about that. It used to be the good strategy, but people got immune to saying to where somebody says you, because it sounds fake as hell. Instead, be like I'm good. I'm great. This is what I'm doing. This is the journey that I'm working on, and this is gonna multiply. The fact that I'm doing, in fact, I wanted to say you just now by just the habit. And the fact that I'm describing my journey as I'm going through all of those iterations and telling myself like, this is what I want to do, this is how I want to become great. This energy gets reflected directly in the type of audience that I want. I don't want the audience to be like, oh, I'm listening to this dude Ron Wells because he's always saying you. He's making me feel like I'm gonna succeed and all that other. No, I'm talking about myself. I'm gonna succeed, guys. Now, in case if you, this time I'm gonna use the word you, in case if you wanna roll with me and watch how I succeed. And regardless, my definition of success, guys, it's not just some people's definitions of success is, I'm gonna spawn an insane amount of money. Well, that's not exactly the success for me. My success is fulfillment, guys. Fulfillment. I want to do something beautiful. I want to do something that is unique. I want to do something that defines my own energy. This is the reason why I'm creating beautiful automations with like insane ASMR elements. And I got a lot of subscribers who are gamers. They see that and they be like, man, I just see that beautiful energy, and I want to create my own game, and I need that energy. I need to like harness that energy. I need to inherit that energy from Ron Wells. And they join and they get that energy. And then they come back and start whipping out some crazy games, and I laugh at that, and I'm like, okay guys, let's add some cooking elements. You'll be surprised how well it worked, guys. Before, people will be listening to the YouTube live and they'll be like, oh, this guy's saying you, he's doing it for me, but like, man, and then out of a sudden, boom, they bounce. Why? Because it's perceived like you're begging somebody. Guys, remember, just like understand the key that I'm spilling over here. So this way you could apply it for, I'm gonna say you this time, out of a favor to you. So this way you can apply it your next time when you do the live workshop. Now, I gave you an incredible amount of tea today. And look, I already fell into the habit of saying the word you. But okay, I'm gonna try to switch it to I. So recently I started using Google Notebook LM while brand vibing. And while doing that, I found a surprise. I found a really surprising element. People would be hooked. They would be listening out of a sudden. And of course, when I would look at the views, I'd see somebody join and I'd be like, let me hit them real hard with some of those ups stacking skills. let me hit them real hard with some, I don't know, thread stack video that I'm, a product that I'm promoting. Let me hit them real quick. Oh, that's the way I kind of, take their attention into the world of entertainment. And then I kind of switch to the Notebook LM, continuing to cook people's brains and explaining what I'm doing behind the scenes as I'm brand vibing. And as I'm brand vibing, I'm like coding and doing all sorts of things to build all sorts of automations for my luxury pet brand. And I noticed that when I don't talk and when AI talks, I'm doing a lot better. So, yeah, I noticed that. And ever since then, I was like, okay, I guess that's going to be an extra skill beyond thread stacking, beyond ups stacking, beyond TikTok sniping, beyond vibing, beyond vibe coding. I guess that's going to be one extra skill for me to have a little avatar that just spilling the tea behind the scenes and doing everything. And guess what? It worked. Now, sometimes I get people on TikTok saying, oh, sometimes I jump into TikTok guru lives and I see TikTok gurus explaining things like, hey, Google Notebook LM just came out and you could do this and that. And then I see somebody respond back in the comment, somebody who's really skeptical like me, and say, yeah, but it doesn't really provide good variations. And then I see that, I'm like, oh wow, this person is thinking like me. You know, because remember, people are immune. People are, you know, as soon as they see that you are hooked into like one easy thing to do, like Noble Kalam, they're gonna be like, nah, this person is not providing too much attention to me. This person is cheating. I don't really want to be watching this live. So I hope that registers, guys. Now, this is why I'm hiding when I'm creating live YouTube videos. Immediately, I don't even get to the point, because I already understand the psychology. I don't even get it to the point where I give anybody an opportunity to even see that I have Notebook LM playing on the background. Now, of course, if a consumer is super sophisticated and know about what's going on, they will quickly kind of understand. But the truth is, with regular business owners, they don't understand that. But you have to promote your brand in a way where you are hiding the fact that somebody else talking behind you. And of course, I tried that Google Notebook LM audio interactive mode, and I was like, damn, that's kind of hot. Let me go ahead and integrate that into stirring up the pot. So this way you can talk to it directly. Why bother?